Have you ever wondered what's actually happening to your hair strands when you chemically relax your hair? Your hair sits between 4.5 and 5.5 on the pH scale. This means our hair is slightly acidic.
Relaxers can range from 9 to 14 on the pH scale.
I know exactly what you're thinking. There are two main relaxers on the market at the moment. One contains lye, one doesn't contain lye. Does it make a difference? Reality is both contain hydroxide. Relaxers that do and do not contain lye are both alkaline based products, meaning that they will still alter the pH level of your hair strands when you apply these relaxers to your hair. This means our natural hair is more acidic than the relaxers, and this also means that relaxers are more alkaline based than our hair. We will come back to why that's important in a minute, but first let's get into more information about our hair. This means when we add a relaxer to our hair, the acidity of our hair on the pH scale is altered. So what actually happens to a singular strand of hair when we apply a relaxer? When relaxer is applied directly onto the hair strands, it forcefully opens up the cuticles. This is so it can reach the inner layer of the hair strand. There are multiple layers in a hair strand, but we're actually going to focus on 3 core layers. These are the cuticle, the cortex, and the medulla. Your hair strands are 95% keratin, and this is a fibrous protein. Keratin, which we now know is the main protein in our hair strands, are made up of 18 long chains of amino acids. Amino acids are responsible for your hair's strength, elasticity, the shine and the collagen, all these great things that help our hair to be healthy. Amino acids join together to form a polypeptide chain. Quick recap. Hair is made of keratin. Keratin is formed by 18 amino acids. Those amino acids form polypeptide chains. 2 polypeptide chains are formed by 3 different types of bonds. These are hydrogen bonds, salt bonds, and disulfide bonds. For this discussion, we're going to focus on disulfide bonds. Disulfide bonds are the only bonds that can be broken chemically. This means when we put a chemical relaxer on our hair, some of the disulfide bonds disconnect and break away from each other. So the journey of the relaxer enters into the hair strand through the cuticles into the cortex, where it's able to break disulfide bonds. Ultimately, the role of a relaxer is to straighten your hair out as much as it possibly can. This means that the pH of your hair is changing from an acid level to an alkaline level when the relaxer enters the cortex. When this happens, this means the pH of your hair, which is usually an acidic level between 4.5 to 5.5, is changing from anywhere between 10 and 12 on the alkaline side of the pH scale. It really just depends on how strong your relaxer is. Because our disulfide bonds have been broken during this relaxing process, we have to make sure that we're neutralizing the hair and the scalp from this alkaline based product. Disulfide bonds are important for our hair, so we want to make sure we stop that process of the breaking of the bonds, and that's what the shampoo is going to do for you. The more broken disulfide bonds we have in our hair, the weaker your hair is going to be, which is going to lead to breakage. Remember that adding a relaxer to your hair strands is a permanent process. This is a permanent chemical alteration on the hair strands, and it's not something that you can revert later on down the line. We'll have to wait until the relaxer has grown out. Hi, I'm Shireen and I'm a trichologist. If you enjoyed this video, please follow for more.